One of the main cases highlighted in the 60-page document, the experience of a man named Joshua Wesley. In October 2022, while experiencing suicidal thoughts, he called 911 and asked specifically for a mental health professional, but dispatchers ultimately sent an armed deputy. Inside Kaiser Permanente West Side Medical Center, a Washington County deputy's body-worn camera captured this interaction on October 24th, 2022. A man in crisis attempted to grab the deputy's gun while saying, "Let me kill myself."
He made a decision that he wanted to end his life. The quickest way possible for that to happen was to grab at the deputy's firearm, and the deputy stabbed him.
That man was Joshua Wesley, 27 years old at the time, diagnosed with depression and PTSD with a history of suicidal ideation. When he called earlier that night in the throes of a psychiatric crisis, he asked for help, but specifically requested dispatchers not send law enforcement. He's now named as the plaintiff in a lawsuit against Washington County. Here's managing attorney Dave Boyer.
The bottom line is that people in mental health crisis need a mental health provider, and Washington County is not doing that.
The Disability Rights Oregon lawsuit also claims this current system violates the Americans with Disabilities Act and the Rehabilitation Act of 1973.
It's a pretty simple remedy we're looking for. We're just looking for the appropriate response to a mental health crisis, which is mental health providers, not police.
The lawsuit details other cases in the county where deputies or officers responded to mental health emergencies, ending in trauma, arrests, and criminal charges for the people in crisis. A spokesperson for Washington County said although they don't comment on pending litigation, they stated in part, "We're committed to providing professional and compassionate mental health services to community members experiencing a mental health crisis." They also noted their disappointment in the lawsuit, writing they've been working with the ACLU and Disability Rights Oregon for 2 months to address their concerns regarding behavioral health calls to 911. Boyer also told me they interviewed many people who'd experienced psychiatric trauma in Washington County, and he says many didn't bother calling 911 or trying to get help because they were afraid a police response would result. David?
Yeah, we'll see where this lawsuit goes from here. Thanks so much, Alma.